Hey guys, we're gonna play Strange Antiquities. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, I apologize for the baby in the background. There is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen. The circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. Oh my. Day 1, Thursday. Not a Sunday, a Thursday. I'm gonna pet the cat. I can examine a plant? Why can I examine a plant? Can I examine this plant? Okay. I can examine the candles. Babe, I can examine the candles. What'd I do? Ooh, go back. What is this? Is this a spider? There is a spider. Awesome! I found a secret. Don't know what it does, but I found it. Okay. Girl. Awesome. I found an explorer. It's a map. What is this? Ooh. Does this mean that's new? That's not good. Don't do that. Okay. Microphone. Microphone. That's a magnifying glass. It's block. Smooth to the touch. Nothing to remark. Aw. What does it do? Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Good to know. Can I explore? Where am I? Let's go to the Museum of History. Wait. 29. So, go here. Text the sailor and explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli. After all, he is done for me. But I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. I have 3 new items. Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna put all the necklaces up here. The wooden items down here. Stone items. That's creepy. That's a real creepy item. You and the hand are gonna go over here. Pot, you can stay there. Stone. Potions, go over here. Wooden. Creepy stone figure. Put this here? Yes, I can. Awesome. Can I move the cat? No, I cannot. I'll put this up here. This is a wooden item. Let's put it over here instead. This can go up here. Oceans, obelisk. Awesome. I think I've organized somewhat. Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass, and I must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in— oh, this is Eli. Oh, I feel so dumb. This is the guy who gave me the shop. What the heck did I just do? I didn't know I could do that. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care, with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. The heck? There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in no doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you— ooh, there's a button. Should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards? In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay. And what if I do better than you did? Huh? Oh, what does this do? Let's look at the book. Wait, what does the book say? Hearing charm. Interesting. Ecumenical. An ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection, a reminder of death. A memory cannot reside in both the mind on the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. So it's like a I don't know how I feel about that. I want to snuff out the flame. Ooh. It's a thaumaturge. Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway for so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of strange antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. So that's the cat's name. And a pretty cat. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Devourer of souls. That makes sense. So then what is this change? Ooh, let's go all dark. Let's find out what happens. Awesome. Nothing. What about all light? So nothing. That's great. I like the kitty. I want what's in here. What's in here? Do I have anything that'll like... I don't know. No? Nothing? Okay. Oops, sorry, kitty. There's a spider behind you. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. I agree. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. The hell is a hunter's boon? Probably should have read the book. Hunter's boon. Oh, ooh. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of a predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishments. This use? No? Oh. Oh my. Is it this? No. Okay, I think I should think more carefully. This. No. Oh my. What is this? Bring fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. So I might die. Or this? Oh, thank God. A tiger's tooth. It gives a sensation. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go with... Let's go with blue. Oh, I spelled hunters wrong. No, that's not what I meant to do. Hunter's boon. Ooh, I can change the shape. That's awesome. Let's go with that. Ooh. I like that better. Icon. Nope, my head hurts. No, thank you. No, thank you. My head hurts. I'm just gonna go with that. Inner perception. It gives me a sensation of power. Nothing to remark. Smooth. Yellow white color. Yeah, I could have told you that. Okay, maybe I should look at the book again. Shall we? That's not where I meant to put. Okay. The real key. Designed to be hidden from prying eyes. Activated by moving the object in circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. The rare items not generally known about outside some gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Would this be? That looks similar. Yeah, maybe I should just continue. The nights are drawing in again. Jack Hungerford. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Why do you want to draw it out? Shouldn't you want to banish it? When you want to banish it? What? A shadow catcher design. Ooh. So it would be this. Huh? I don't have nothing. Okay. Oh no. How in the world? I just need another cat. I just need another cat. Oh no. Am I gonna die? Ooh, kitty. Does that work? Did I break the seal? Continue. Okay. I'm not gonna read that again. Let's a shadow hold is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an ostratic spirit, a masturbation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with the elaborate design called the shadow catcher. I'm confused. So if that's the shadow catcher, how is that not it? Okay. If this isn't it, is this it? Nope. I am going to go crazy. Oh, it said bottle. Is that it? Yep. That makes a lot of sense. There's a... Ah, thank you. That is going to help a lot. A label. Wait. Did I turn it on? It is on. So, okay. Do I may have to do it myself. Shadow something. Shadow hold. Hold. Why do I keep doing that? We're gonna go that. We're not gonna mess with the icons because that scared the crap out of me. Blue. Awesome. Okay. Binding seed. These items are made of two distinct materials, presenting the mentic and the wixic. Distinct materials. The winding path of the mind is described by a spiral encompassing the body of the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Stone. Stone and gold. Really, you have no idea. Okay. David Chafer. What's with all the ravens flying about under me today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be a sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Awesome. A letter? We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They're like gold. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I crossed the entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. So the dock? Boatyard. Where's the boatyard? Thursday. The boatyard. The yard has seen better days. Massive broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office, where two metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown papers out of the desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Oh, good to know. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Good to know. Okay. Can I go? Oh. So this is checked. And this is done. Okay. On thermic fields, all thermic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thermic lens. A diurnal field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. What? Did it? I saw that. Oh, you think I wouldn't catch that? You're fine. What in the hell? Well, I have discovered new items. I didn't know they were there. None in the slightest. So, okay. Put that there. Block there. There. Potion. What does the potion smell like? It's a strange odor, and when I shake it, it rattles. Oh. Nothing. You have nothing to remark. That's great. Spongy? Good to know. How do I open this? There's so many items. There's a coffin. I went in there. I also gotta figure out how to open this. Girl. Still nobody? Got it. Okay. A Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. I hate you so much. Is the creepy hand? This is the creepy hand. Ew. What is an Ossic ring? Oh. Ooh. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Fortune, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. So, what's a... Nothing? Okay. Let's see... Ungodly hiss. I need a hiss. Well, I found it. A soft sound like a servant whisper emanates from within. Here you go, sir. That's creepy. We are changing that to blue. And go. Awesome. Ring. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. Okay. And they'll kill if necessary. Didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. Dude, I don't know. A voice of Cernunnos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Alright, a voice of Cernunnos. Oh my. Oh. Is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties with skill. Such an item can be used to read patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. Okay, I'm assuming this is it bronze? Yep. Here you go. Voice of Cernunnos. Gotta make it blue. Gotta make it blue. Always gotta make it blue. And I gotta put it like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome. Let's read up on this guy. The ornithologist Edmund Bishop. The 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. Great. His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Cool. The black mare thundered through the icy rain. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 17 parts? Oh. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. Get. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. What is this? Handcuffs? Oh, fuck, I was right. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. I'm going to stop there. And make a part 2.